reaction is so funny. The most creative insults. I envy the people that don't know you. Your 2 cents is why they're getting rid of pennies. Does your asshole ever get jealous of the shit that comes out of your mouth? I love that you don't let facts get in the way of your opinions. The best part of you drip down your mother's leg. Somewhere out there is a tree providing you oxygen. Find it and apologize. I know you tried your best. That's what makes it so disappointing. As an outsider, what's your views on intelligence? Besides the obvious, what would you change about yourself? Besides the obvious would keep me up at night. Somebody told me I looked like a left-handed drawing. You're the type of person that would climb a glass wall just to see what's on the other side. Heard someone say you make water look like it has calories, and I haven't been the same since. I'll never forget the day we met. I'll keep on trying though. You have a unique way of speaking that makes people truly appreciate your silence. I tell people they make my ass itch often. Shake your head and let me know if you hear rocks. I'm still a fan of telling men, careful, I'll fuck your daddy and give him a son he can actually be proud of. Oh my God. You're probably the first person I've met to reach their full potential. Anytime I think I'm failing in life, I remember you exist. Sharp as a marble. All quiet on the frontal lobe. Not arguing with someone who should have been swallowed. Couldn't find your way out of a wet paper bag with scissors in both hands. As a person who worked in a call center, my favorite was I can explain it for you, but I cannot understand it for you. Gold. I'm sure you brighten every room you leave. It must be so peaceful inside your mind. Imagine the conversations we would have if you replied as fast as you finished. It's okay. I'm too complex to be understood by narrow-minded simplicity. 11 intellectual clock. Not even Ed Sheeran could describe the shape of you. You should start a business and mind it. I see you've set boundaries between yourself and common sense. My sister calls me a troglodyte on the regular. What is that? Your learning curve must be a circle. This is my work insult. That's an interesting conclusion you have come to considering the resources available to you. Intelligence is chasing you, but you are faster. You aren't even worth the fuck it took to make you, let alone my time. Working with you is like working alone, but harder. You're like a cloud. When you disappear, it's a beautiful day. Someone said I look like I earn Monopoly money. That's why you look like a busted up radiator, you bell pepper built bitch. You possess a mind that is completely unburdened by the complications of thought. That was definitely a choice. Not one I would make. My baby daddy was in jail and I told him I wasn't about to argue with someone who has a bedtime. Someone said whatever makes you feel taller. I love how committed you are to your limitations. I'd agree with you, but then we'd both be wrong. Maybe if you put your shrimp dick in a seafood boil, someone would actually enjoy it. Oh my God. I truly admire your notable courage to speak in the vast absence of knowledge. Were you dropped on your head as a baby or did you just slide out a fucking dumbass? Brains were measured in cotton, you'd have enough to make a tampon for a flea. You need to start taking your fiber intake more seriously since you're always so full of shit. A douche of your magnitude could cleanse a whale's vagina. I'm trying to understand your point of view, but my frontal lobe is developed. Oh, I just call everyone a Honda Civic now. There goes that frontal lobe clocking out. No beef, girl, you ate it all. My husband loves to say at work, you should get 2 paychecks, one for what you're worth and then another one to bring you back up to minimum wage. I wish I could bottle common sense and prescribe it to you in pill form is something I actually said to someone this week. Can we allow the air to speak for a moment? And you were the fastest swimmer? Bet you can tell window brands by taste. You couldn't pour water out of a bucket if the instructions were on the bottom. I've been called worse by better people. Your birth certificate was an apology letter from the condom factory. Oh my God. It must be so freeing not to be saddled with the burden of comprehension. You make me feel better about my own choices. The strongest thing about you is your breath. I'm trying so hard to see this from your perspective, but I can't seem to get my head that far up my rear end. I don't want to argue with you and have to explain all the big words I have to say. You're about as useful as pedals on a wheelchair. Word to the wise, and also to you. Trash comes Thursday. Hope you're ready. Too bad your mom's jaw was tired that night. Oh my God. The acoustics in your head must be top tier. I wish we were better strangers. Even if I eat soup with alphabet pasta and I shit it out, it would make a sentence smarter than yours. I am not as mean as I